How you guys doing? My name is Ehi Aimyowo, the founder of EdoFolks.com. Welcome to EdoFolks Report. Today is October 8th, 2009, and we're going to talk about Beck, the black gangs in Chicago, and their code of silence. It's not surprising at all. Actually, it's funny to see how a lot of the GOP, the Republican Party, their supporters in the media are excited that President Obama was unable to bring the Olympics to Chicago. They see it as a sign of failure on his part. A lot of the hosts on Fox News, like Bill O'Reilly, Hannity and Combe, choose to ignore black-on-black crime or urban city lifestyle. They like not to care, or they use it as a justification why we should ignore the poor or ignore blacks on their radio shows or TV shows. Well, I'd like to talk about why the black youths love this code of silence. You see, in inner city, urban communities, they need jobs, not prisons. And not just low-paying jobs, but decent jobs where they can make a living and take care of their families. When there's lack of job opportunity, one way in which they can make money and take care of their family is through gangs, indirectly or directly. You see, if by trading or doing illegal activities brings in money, even if it's prostitution, people benefit from this. It's money, it's livelihood for some people. Now, why would you expect someone to report the big boss or one of their soldiers if they're feeding from one of the soldiers and the person they killed is not one of their relatives? Why telling the police about the big boss, arresting the big boss, and then you break up the gang circle, and then they don't know who the next leader is going to be, if the next leader is going to favor their way of life or give them money to take care of their family. And it might take 5 years after a bloody war, which might kill some of their family members, before it's resolved, and it doesn't mean they're going to benefit from the new leadership. So at the end of the day, they have to make a decision. Should I just allow evil to continue so I can get some crumbs from the table to put food on my children's table and a house over their head or a roof over their head? Or I should be a law-abiding citizen, get rid of the big boss, but at the end of it, get killed or have no place to live. It's not that simple. Poverty is a disease, and all Americans, regardless of race, gender, or religion, must make sure that we do everything and anything we can to reduce poverty in America, starting with healthcare with public option. That is one way to reduce poverty. That is one less thing for poor people to worry about, their health. Okay? So I commend I believe it's the mayor of Chicago, the city, coming out to speak about gang crimes in Chicago, but more needs to be done. Everyone needs to challenge the president, President Obama, the mayor, governor of Chicago, governor of Illinois, all Americans. We need more jobs. Not shipping jobs to China and India and praying that all America can survive on is service form of business. No. Services come after production. Production is number one. You create the goods and services. You manufacture the products. That is what creates jobs for the poor. But the rich Americans, especially the Republican Party, are so greedy. They're more interested in profits than employment. They would rather ship our jobs to China and India to maximize their profits because they are paying those people in India maybe $1 an hour instead of paying an American $15 an hour right here in the US. So we can't look down on the urban life at the same time want to make profits. No. Make a decent profit, but put jobs in Americans' hands. Beck, I know you like to, and Rush Limbaugh too, you like to talk down on Obama, why he's a failure, why he's not doing well, how he hates America. But you are not solving the problem either. Challenge the GOP. People who like to claim all the wealth and have it trickle down. We don't want trickle down anymore. We want jobs and employment. Okay, Glenn? And one more thing. I've talked about the code of silence already. People are going to be silent in order to make a living unless you're going to give them jobs. Okay? And then what the new gang members are doing these days, according to the Warren Valentine show on Radio 1, they're now looking for intelligent people in their communities. And they are now paying their way through school. So if you're smart in school, through high school, they watch you. And then when you pass your SAT and G or whatever exams you need to take to get to college, GED or whatever, SAT or the other one, I've forgotten what it's called. They pay you through college to study medicine or pharmacy, and even maybe through your master's degree and PhD, so that you become one of their members, and when you get there, you can give them access to all the drugs and medication they need. They don't have to shoot each other anymore 10 years from now to get access to whatever drug is out there. They are now grooming and training people who are smart and intelligent. All they have to do is hold a pen, put a signature on some drug, and they have as much as they want. This is the danger coming in the future. Your intelligent children who are doctors and pharmacists will now be a doorway for these gangs to have access to drugs. America needs to wake up. Poverty somewhere is evil everywhere. So the earlier we stand up to fight this, the better for us all as a nation. Please visit edofolk.com. You can also click on the link to the right of your YouTube video. And when you get there, you can get one of our books, Living with a Peace of Mind. It's a great book. It rivals The Purpose-Driven Life. I expect every American to have a copy of this book. We need to live with a peace of mind. It begins by respecting every human being in our community, regardless of the race or sexual affiliations. I'm not a supporter of gay life, but I agree they do exist. We should all be respectful of one another. And whatever is a problem to one side, take it as your own problem. Don't pretend or believe it's not yours, because eventually it's going to affect your children. Thank you, and have a nice day.